Once upon a time, in the bustling city of Lumina, there lived a young woman named Maya. She was an artist, her heart ablaze with passion for colors and shapes. Every morning, she would sit by her window, gazing at the world outside, sketching the intricate patterns of life. But Maya had a peculiar habit. She constantly compared herself to others. Her neighbor, Mr. Patel, was a successful businessman. His grand mansion stood tall, adorned with marble columns and golden gates. Maya would watch him stride confidently to his chauffeur-driven car, and a pang of envy would twist her insides. Why can't I have what he has? She wondered. Across the street lived Mrs. Lee, a renowned chef. The aroma of her exotic dishes wafted through the air, tantalizing Maya's senses. Mrs. Lee's restaurant was always packed, and critics raved about her culinary magic. Maya would peek through the window, her sketchbook in hand, and think, why can't I create something as extraordinary? One day, as Maya sat in her tiny studio, frustration gnawing at her creativity, an old man appeared. His eyes twinkled with wisdom, and his voice carried the weight of years. Maya, he said, why do you compare yourself to others? Your journey is unique, your canvas distinct. Focus on yourself, not others. His words echoed in her mind. Maya decided to heed his advice. She stopped peeking at Mr. Patel's mansion and Mrs. Lee's bustling restaurant. Instead, she immersed herself in her art. She painted sunsets that set the sky ablaze, flowers that whispered secrets, and faces that held stories untold. As weeks turned into months, something magical happened. Maya's paintings began to sell. People marveled at her originality, the way she captured emotions in every stroke. Her studio buzzed with visitors, and critics praised her work. She had found her voice, the one that sang of her dreams, not someone else's. One rainy evening, Maya received an invitation to an art exhibition. The theme was uniqueness. She hesitated, her old habit tugging at her. But then she remembered the old man's words, focus on yourself, not others. So she gathered her courage and displayed her paintings. The gallery was filled with masterpieces, each artist pouring their soul onto the canvas. Maya's heart raced as people admired her work. A famous art critic approached her. Your paintings, he said, they breathe life. You've found your path. Maya smiled, tears blurring her vision. She realized that comparing herself to others had stifled her creativity. Each artist had a different story, a distinct brushstroke, and so did she. From that day on, Maya painted with abandon. She no longer glanced at Mr. Patel's mansion or Mrs. Lee's restaurant. Instead, she focused on the fire within her. Her art became a symphony of colors, a dance of dreams. And the old man, he vanished, leaving behind a single note. Remember, Maya, the world needs your unique melody. So, dear reader, as you navigate life's canvas, remember Maya's lesson. Focus on yourself, not others. Your journey is a masterpiece waiting to unfold.